Hey, this is Sonya with SEH Unlimited. Welcome to Saturday's Cousins, where I talk about my business.
And I talk about my business.
And we will talk about your business. I want to introduce Rachel with another Rachel creation. Ah, I got my Rachel creation right here. You want to let them
Ooh.
know? See this here? I really like, still ain't got this camera angle down. Okay. And flip it open. Okay, she
Ooh.
makes these by hand. And one thing I can tell you is these are not easy to glaze. Everybody thinks you just paint it on, but you don't.
I think in pottery, to me, the most stressful part is glazing, like getting that right? Because you've made this thing, it survived the first firing, it survived cracks, it survived all these things, and then you have to put some more stuff on it, fire it again. And that's like, at that point, you're invested.
Yes.
But, I'm not so sure I would call myself a big business just yet. I think I consider myself a baby business, right?
Mm.
But I like to make pottery. I like to make things out of clay. I just really like to be creative. It's really just an outlet and a relief for me. I feel like so often what we're asked to do every day is other people's work. And I like doing things for myself, right? I want to create something. Um, I want to have the power to say when I start something, when I end something, and what I do with it. And for me, that's been pottery. So that's super dope. Why do you, Sonya, why do you have your business? Why do you do what you do?
I started out making soap because of my skin.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to come clean. Okay. One of my cousins come up to me and said, Sonia, how come you don't take a shower every day? And I said, because my skin bothers me, it burns. And it's cousin Teresa. She taught me how to make my own soap. And here we are almost 30 years later. I'm still making my soap. I'm improving on my product. And girl, I got something that is just awesome.
I need to put in, not right now today, because I think I have another bar, but that goat's milk soap, the goat's milk base, right? At this point, I'm like, you can put whatever colors, whatever scent you want to in it, but that base is so good. It's such good soap.
See, I got the mineral and I just incorporated moringa oil. I was
Mm.
just learning about that, so I'm incorporating that. So yeah, you're gonna get the hookup. Yeah, I really appreciate your supporting my business.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have no idea when I'm gonna do another sale. I think for me right now it's about learning. So um I wish I had my teapot, but I'm working on making teapots. So I'm learning how to do that. So for me right now it's about getting skills and learning how to do everything. Yeah. I feel like for you though with soap making it is not as well, I don't know. Are there skills? Are there like things to level up and learn?
there are. I mean, you can watch YouTube and you can. There's number one. There's all kinds of soap making. There's the hot process. There's the cold process. There's the melt and pour. There is milling, and you know, hot process and cold process is something that I don't trust myself with the lie. I beat done poured it on my hand and went, ooh, yeah, I can see myself doing that. Yeah. So that's why I stick with the melt and pour. I'm like, let the dangerous part be done by somebody else. And you know, when I when I put these together, like this is vacations.
Ooh.
Okay. So when I put these together, it's like, I'll run across something And girl, I ran across something. But let
Well,
me let me go back to this. When I try to make my soaps, um, I try to make sure they smell good. I try to make sure they feel good. Okay.
mhm.
And um, oh my God, I'm so excited. Can I just play this review?
Go ahead.
Okay, let me play the review.
Wait, play it like someone left you a video?
Yeah,
Mm.
you ready?
Yeah.
Hi, it's your girl Squilla. Nah, I don't come over on here um often, but I wanted to shout out and help promote a black owned business. Her name is Miss Sonya, and her she has a soap line for people like me who suffer from eczema. She suffered from eczema as well, and she sent me some soaps that'll help me with my eczema again. Miss Sonya, I don't know if y'all see it at She or C Unlimited. Okay. Um, Miss Sonya, this smell good. Good. How how the card smell good? And even on the back, she has her information and everything on the back as well. Okay. Um, and she's awesome. I reached out to her and I saw a post and I reached out to her and she and I got to talking. So first on the list, you guys, is first of all, she sent me soap, right? And she's a small business, black owned business, and this is one of her business cards, you guys. So if you would like to, shop with her, especially if your kids have um, eczema or if you're suffering from eczema like I am. I don't know if you guys see, but I have eczema and I suffer from it and I here and I live in South Carolina, so it's cold here. So y'all know this cold is messing the girl up. Okay. So I haven't found the right regimen, but I'm always wanting to try new things. And if it works, Miss Sonya, you got me for life, if it works. So first on the list is it's called this a hidden joy glycerin soap. And it is so pretty, you guys. My favorite color is purple, and it's purple and teal all in here. Okay, very very pretty. I don't know if you guys see that. The lighting in my room sucks, and it smells so good. Like you can smell it through the plastic. Okay, when you can smell it through the plastic, you own something. Um, and this one is ooh. This is a ocean She Unlimited Ocean Moon Hidden Joy featuring lavender driftwood. Okay. And baby, this soap look like it's gonna be so good. Baby, listen. You can smell the lavender and driftwood in here. It also has goat's milk in it as well. So you know this is good. But it smells good. It even has specks of purple in the inside of it as well. This smells good. I can't wait. Think I'm gonna use this first. I'm sorry, don't do me like this, okay? And then she gave me another one. Um, it's actually the same thing. I just can't get over the smell of it. But these smell so good. I can't wait to use those. Now, um, this soap right here. Mm, mm, mm. This one is Vacations. and it has peppermint in it, and I love peppermint, and I love the way peppermint feels on the skin. So this also has minerals in it. It's very pretty, like a greenish color. I like it. But again, you can smell the smells from. You can smell it in the plastic. Okay, I'm a soap person, and Miss Sonya, baby, I don't know what this is, but it's so cute. I like it. I love it. It goes with the soap dish, baby. It goes with the soap dish. Now, I told her my favorite color was purple, lavender, whatever. And she sent me this beautiful, beautiful soap dish. Even the soap dish smell good, Miss Sonya. Like, what you cooking over there? The soap dish, girl, my soap dish even smell good. Girl, Miss Son- Miss Sonya, listen. When the soap, not only, and I love the fact that she has her face on the bottom of it and the logo on it. That's awesome. But this soap dish is soap dishing. Okay? Soap dish is soap freaking dishing. Like, do y'all see that? That is so freaking pretty. I'm sorry. Even the inside. Yes. That purple. Oh, but Miss Sonya, you ain't had to do me like this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You ain't had to do me like this. But I will be keeping y'all updated. Y'all please come on now. Support a black woman. Miss right here. Right here. Right here. Right here. Come on. Right here. Now I usually, again, this smells so freaking good. Like, girl, what you dip this in? To get it to smell like that. I won't Miss Sonya, listen. Tell me something. Listen. Oh, one more thing, y'all. And she gave me my own little chair. It reminds me from the Montgomery Ball, bitch. And I'm gonna keep this right here, this right here. I'm gonna keep this in my purse. Well, I have to slap somebody because I would pop, pop, right, real fast, real fast. I would slap me somebody. Say what? You better, I slap your mammy. Don't play with me. Thank you, Miss Sonya. And it's purple. It's my favorite color. I will slap somebody with this. Don't play with me. I'm gonna keep this in my car, in my purse. So if I gotta smack somebody with it, I'm gonna take them here. I'm gonna take them there. Take them here and take them there. But yeah, y'all hit Miss Sonya up. Yes, sir. Hit Miss Sonya up. She is on TikTok, y'all. Just look up SEH Unlimited. Okay. Um, and yeah, y'all hit her up and y'all show her some love for real. Cause I'm 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 finna go take a shower right now. And
Okay. Okay. You see why I'm so excited about that review?
She definitely gave you a good review.
Oh man, that was awesome. And the little soft thing, I'm gonna have to hook you up with one. It's a soap saver because you know how the soap melts
Uh-huh.
in the soap dish.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the soap saver, it's this little thing right here, and it gives your soap a place to
Oh.
rest, and
So
so it
it's
can
down.
dry, and it's not sitting in there. Because everybody was like, "Well, you should drill holes in the soap dish, right?"
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, well, if you drill holes in the soap dish, what's going to happen is the soap's going to leak through, and then you're going to have stuff all on your counter.
It's gonna get clogged.
Mm-hmm. But your soap's still going to sit there and melt. And I ran into these. I saw these, and I'm like, I got one I'm working on in my bathroom right now. It's cool because the soap sits on it,
Uh-huh.
and that allows the water to drain through.
I love it.
I'll hook you up.
Yeah,
I'll
hook
be
me up.
eating.
We got
Yeah.
all type of soaps.
I get bored.
I feel like that's one of the reasons to be creative too, right? Is just do stuff with your time. But that review was really good. I like how she went through everything. She went through everything that you sent her, and talked about what it was.
And you know what? Those chairs,
Uh-huh.
I've had those chairs since before that whole thing happened.
So I said she was ready. She was ready with them chairs.
Well, it was like it hadn't even dawned on me. And then I saw, I'm like, you know what? I need this because I bought them because I thought, I'll put a little SEH Unlimited and it'd be something you could sit on your desk and like put a little trinket on or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And then they kind of got shoved in the back. I'm like, well, let me send some of these out.
Now you know what you was doing with them chairs. You know that was a symbol of the people. Of the resistance.
It was funny when she said that. I was like, I hadn't even thought about that. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
But go ahead.
that's one thing I need to do is think about like I feel like you have the packaging, the accessories, like everything that goes around your soaps. You have like a whole ecosystem. That's something I need to think about.
Well, you know what? This is a forum right here. Anytime you have something you want to discuss and say how, talk about it, get a sounding board. Eventually, we're going to have more people here. I can have up to 10 people on here.
Hey.
And, we can be a sounding board for each other since we're all small businesses. This way we can go over stuff. That way, if somebody's already tried it, they can tell what their experience was. If it's something, when you're thinking about like creating an ad campaign or something, and something, kind of like your own little brute force. And I'm not looking for something to charge people money for. I'm not looking for that. It's like sometimes you just need some support. Like one of the things I watched where I work since this COVID thing was people got together, people came together, they made rules, they made policies, and there were people who were seriously left out. And those people are still trying to put stuff together. Small businesses closed, people lost homes, and all kinds of stuff happened. And it's like, if people had banded together, they'd have been okay. And I mean, just all kinds of stuff. And, I don't watch the news very often, but it's like, the more I see on the news, the more I see how people need to band together. And I think I caught myself one day. I had watched a video 6 times on how to boil an egg. And that's when I realized, I'm like, you know what? I'm not the only person suffering from I'm scared to do something.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. And it's like, you got to do it. And, you got to, it's like, there are some things that are scary. There are some things that stress you out. But the more you walk that walk, the easier them steps get. And by the way, I did one on financial stuff and like preparing for financial disaster. And there's a whole lot more. I got into that. I'm like, oh my God, that's like 6,000 or 8,000 different videos.
But finances is deep.
Girl, I'm just glad I could pay my mortgage and got some food to eat. I'm like, I won. I won.
Finances is deep. You talk about that. I mean, right? People get paid to talk about that every single day. Right? That's a huge thing.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing that I hear a lot, and people don't understand what they're saying when they say this. You ready?
What?
I don't get paid till Friday. Bill collector here, you got paid last Friday. And
I try to, and I've been doing this for a couple years. I haven't been doing it that long, but for a couple years, what I try to do is save up enough money that I have enough cushion. I mean, I've got like my other savings and all that, but save up enough money so I'm spending like whatever check I get. Like I got paid yesterday. Whatever check I get yesterday, that's for March, right? Like I'm not spending that money till March. So the money I'm spending now in February was actually from January, right? So I tried to spend my old money, and then any new money is for the future. So that I don't ever have that, oh, I don't get paid till whenever, right? Like technically I've already got my money for March, right? Like that's already there.
you know, that's really good.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
Yeah.
And see, no, go ahead.
No. I was like, I try. I really do try.
Yeah. And see, excuse me. I'm still getting over a cough. But my mom used to work 2 and 3 jobs. It's like I barely knew her when I was a kid. Always working. She got hurt. And her paperwork got messed up. So she went from making $3,000 a month to being on welfare for $300. Her meds were anywhere from $300 to $700 depending on what month it was. I cashed out my 401k to buy her meds. I'll tell you, the most painful phone call I think up until that time I had ever had to make was I had to call my friend and cry to her and tell her, say, I don't have enough money to buy my mother's medication. She gonna die because we ain't got no money. And, you know, luckily, you know, she said, I didn't realize things were that serious. And, you know, got with the state and ended up getting her some benefits, which she had tried before, but they told her she didn't qualify to get medical benefits.
Of course, because that's the game.
Yeah. And so, you know, she got her the medical benefits, which was nice. And, you know, so now, you know, here I was 35 years old. And one thing I found about when you cash out your 401k, I don't care what your excuse is. You can tell them to take out the taxes. They don't take out enough. You still gonna owe money.
Oh, you're double taxed on that money.
I didn't know that. IRS come talk to me. I'm like, I already paid taxes. I got the information. And so then I called the place I had my retirement through. Hello.
Oh, why am I getting balloons?
I don't know. Who gave you balloons? No, nobody gave me no balloons. I want balloons.
It like, you didn't see it?
I saw them.
I don't know why. Hey.
Hey.
I'm sorry. But no, you're absolutely right. You are taxed twice on that money. I learned that one of the things I learned in college, that if you touch any of that 401k, I think it's 10% when you take it, and then another 10% when you file your taxes. So,
man, no, they, you know, I let it wait. And finally they sent me this letter. They said, your next check is going to be $7. Hello, IRS. How are you? Well, this is what happened. I already paid it. No, ma'am. They explained all of that to me. By the way, you know all these commercials you see about if you owe the tax man, call us first? All right, I called the IRS. I did not have a problem. I told them what was going on. They put me on a payment plan, took the money out my check, and, you know, I got it paid off, right? And, you know, I hear these commercials about call us back, call us first because the IRS, they don't like you, blah, 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 right? Some of these companies, there was one that came under fire talking about how they can help you with your IRS debt. They had helped exactly 2% of their customers. And the customers that they didn't help, they delayed them, and it ended up costing more money in penalties. So call the IRS first. You know, if you feel, and I know it takes 45 minutes to get through.
Oh my gosh.
Girl, it took me 45 minutes to get through, and I had to call 3 times. First time, person's like, yep, that's not click. I'm like, third person, I'm like, listen, I know you guys got a time factor here, and I know you're busy. They need to hire more people, and right now we can't deal with that. I got a problem.
It's, you know what, and it's funny. It's that time of year again, right? To get your taxes together. I got a W-2 in the mail today, and I was like, man, I got to get this together.
Yeah, me too. And I got my business stuff because I'm doing the right thing. I don't make a whole lot of money, but I'm doing the right thing.
My business, I got it together.
Yeah. But you know what? I am so proud of you with your pottery.
With my what?
With your pottery.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my pieces I brought. So
I'm gonna make you bigger than me.
Okay.
So we can see your pieces.
No, you're bigger. Okay, now I'm bigger. Okay. So but where do I start? So when I kind of first started out in pottery, I started hand building. So hand building is basically what it sounds like, right? You're using your hands to build things. Basically, you're not using the wheel. And so I started out, gosh, I wish I had my first piece. I don't. I think I gave my first piece away that I made hand building. But I started to get into these intricate forms. So this is definitely not one of my early pieces. I think I made this one a couple months ago, but it's a vase. Oh, here we go. Put it this way. It's a vase, and I like hand building because you can get these really specific edges. I mean, I guess you could on the wheel too if you work it a lot more. But I loved making these vases and putting things together. So I have a couple of these that I made. I name all my pieces. I don't know if you know that, but this one's name is L. L because it's complicated. It's complicated to make, so I called it L. So yeah, I really, really like hand building. I feel like almost everything that I've made so far has been hand built. So even this little hexagon tray, right? You start with your bottom shape, and then I added the 6 different walls. The shape that the thing that I made for you, that was hand built. So you roll out these flat slabs. And actually, I guess I should say it's hand built using slabs, because you can hand build with coils. You can hand build by pinching things, right? There's a lot of different ways to hand build your pots, but I use slabs 9.5 times out of 10. This one is Chanel, because it looks like a perfume bottle.
Nice.
Chanel, Chanel didn't do so good, right? Like everything in pottery is an experiment. So you can kind of see there's some swirling going on. That's because the underglaze that I used kind of got together with the glaze that I used. And so I still like it, right? I still love the shape and the design, but the glaze didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it, but I'm still keeping it. So I like it.
By the way, there are no mistakes in art.
Yeah, everything is an experiment, is what I like to say. Everything is an experiment. Everything is you trying something, making something. I've started to make more thrown pieces, so more pieces on the wheel. This is a plate that I made. Small for a plate, right? But I'm just starting to like the wheel. I'm just starting to make things on the wheel. But a plate, right? Backside with the foot. A plate that I made, I have a couple other tiny plates. So yeah, I make a lot of things. I feel like I'm still really early in my pottery skills, still in learning mode, but I like it a lot. And I did my first pottery show, and I sold my first pieces. I was super excited to sell those. SONYA bought one of my pieces. Thank you so much for supporting me. I sold a vase, one of these guys, or one of these gals. I sold a vase, and then I sold a couple other smaller pieces. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to my next sale. I don't have no idea when it's gonna be because I'm usually doing it at the Pottery Studio. I hear people sell things on Facebook. Maybe I might think about that. I hear people sell things right all over the internet, right? That's a thing. So yeah, I'm still early in my selling of the pieces, but I don't think I'm gonna stop making pieces anytime soon.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like having a hobby, number one, figuring out what you like to do, the taking on the challenge. And when it gets to the point where you make it look easy. God, who was it? Who was it? Oh, yeah. One of my trays I made quite a while back. Somebody told me, they were like, "You make this look easy." I'm like, "Don't start with the tray, start with the coaster, get your process down. But the thing is that when you put your work and your hard work into it and stuff like that, it's like there are a lot of people who don't have something they love.
It's kind of, I don't want to say sad, but I just might say sad. To me, it's kind of sad when you don't have a hobby, when you don't have something that you like to do. I don't care if it's bird watching, right? Like go outside, watch you a bird or something. It's even better when you have a hobby that you can make money off of. So that's been really nice too. Speaking of the financial stuff we just talked about, right? Like that's been really nice, and that you can sell a couple of pieces. Some pieces go for hundreds or maybe even thousands of dollars. So hopefully I can figure out how to do that. That would be nice.
I'll keep an eye out for you.
I
I'll keep you busy. You let me know when you get bored, girl.
Do you just put the price tag on it? Do you just be like, "This is $5,000," and then find somebody? Like, is that what you do?
Okay, you got to take into account. Okay, first thing you got to take into account is your supplies.
Right.
It's your supplies, and then you got to take into account your utilities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you got a monthly rent, what have you. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you got to take into account, this is the one that's hard to take into account, which is your time. People who are artisans, it's like they don't know how to value their time, and it's hard because you love what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of girl,
Why?
I saw a bar of soap, $140.
I'm saying, how do you get like that? But then I guess you have to sell less, right?
I bought a $15 bar, which was about that big.
Right, and
I
don't get me
wanted to
started
see.
on I love Lush. I love Lush. Their prices are expensive, and their ingredients aren't right. I feel like your ingredients are better than theirs. Their soap, I had to stop using a couple of their soaps because it did make my eczema worse, even though it was right, like smelled good or whatever. But it made right. I usually get it on my arms. But it made my eczema worse. And since I've been using yours, I really haven't had a problem. And in the winter is usually when I have a problem.
Oh, you haven't gotten one of my new ones yet.
I don't think, but I have one of the oatmeal ones.
Did you get one of these?
Which one is that? What's it called?
This is an ultimate oatmeal. I'm working on it, so I haven't really released it. But so I'm not done with it, but it's got the mineral in it. When I finish working on it, it's gonna have the moringa and the manuka oil in it. But the eczema, that's nothing to play with. But what I want to create is a bar that you can use for flare-ups.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to use it every day. It's like, oh, things are starting to here. Let me put this one on. And I want it to be where it's like, let me see here. Like make your skin feel regular,
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, I'm working on a lotion,
Hey.
a face mask,
Hey.
and a shampoo / shower gel.
Okay. I will, Lance. My brother in here talking.
Oh, here, tell him I'm doing push-ups.
Last night you said she's doing push-ups.
I'm doing them right now.
He,
193. Yeah.
200.
Ooh,
Are you on the phone?
look at that
He's
muscle.
on.
That
Come
muscle.
look. Come look.
Ooh, look at these muscles.
I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna come in there.
Look at that
What's
muscle.
up, Sonya?
Oh,
That
it's
muscle.
loud.
Look
Hey,
at
how
that.
you doing, Sonya?
I'm good.
I
How
heard
doing?
you, talking about the push-ups that you're like doing, but that's not the push-ups that not you doing, man. That's not a push-up. That's like
Yes, it
that you
is.
raising the roof or stuff like
Yes.
this, man.
I'm
You gotta
picking
get
it
on the
up.
floor and
Get
do
out.
like a
Get out.
push-up.
Bye.
Ooh. Ooh.
No, that's a lazy
Go.
push-up. You're being lazy.
Ooh. Girl, that's such a workout.
Tired.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. Hold on. Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on. I got it. I got it right here. Look at that. Look at that muscle.
You gotta put it under your shirt, Sonya.
Oh. There you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, all right, Sonya. I am going to go get some dinner that has just arrived.
Oh.
I like this conversation. I feel like we barely even scratched the surface on anything, right?
Hey, this is Saturday's Cousins. The time is liquid because everybody, we all have things to do. But yes, I enjoyed having you here. I'd like to see you again.
Hey. All right, Saturday's cousin. Are you my cousin only on Saturday? Is that how this works, though? Only
No, this means that people who aren't blood related can be cousins too.
Saturday's cousins. All right, Sonya, this was good. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Enjoyed having you on. Thank you very much. You all have a good evening. I'll catch you next week on Saturday's Cousins. Send in your questions. Bye-bye.